What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing with you some of the Italian culture shocks that I have experiencing for the past 3 years. If you guys have been following me, you guys would know that I'm currently living here in Italy with my Italian husband for the past almost 4 years now, and trust me, there are still some things that shock me. I know I have already made a video very similar to this. Looking back at that video, I noticed that I have missed out on quite a couple of things, which I will be sharing with you in today's video. But before we dive right into it, guys, if you are new to my channel, go ahead and click on that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell just so that you're notified once I upload another vlog or video.
Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free.
Guys, going back to my first ever Italian culture shock video, I actually received a lot of comments from Italians who were not very happy about what I said or about what I mentioned in that video. And to me, it's all right if they react that way. I wish as well that they would understand because, you know, this is just based on my experience as a Filipina living here. Obviously, these are things that I observe because I am a foreigner living here. I'm pretty sure that if they lived in the Philippines or if they go to the Philippines, I'm pretty sure that they would have a lot to say as well. So if you are an Italian about to watch this video, yes, you can comment whatever you want, but please note that this is based on my experience. I am just sharing what really shocked me from a Filipina's perspective. I wrote down most of the things that I wanted to mention in this video. I am gonna start off with the food. If you guys know, if you guys don't know, food is one of it's just a really big thing here in Italy. Like, Italians love their food, and there's just so many things to say about food here in Italy. But there are, I guess, two things that I noticed when it comes to food. Pretty sure I mentioned this in my last video, but let me dive right into it. The first one is they do not mix their food on their plate. You will never ever see an Italian mixing food on their plate. They have the pasta here, they have the meat here, and they have salad. They will never ever do that. And for me, it is I guess a culture shock because in the Philippines, we love to do that. That's why we have Jollibee, where you can order rice, spaghetti, and chicken on the side. That is why they have servings. First serving is what they call the aperitivo, which is the finger food. So they have like the nuts there, they have the salami, they have the prosciutto, they have the olives, and all of the, easy access to eat food. After the aperitivo, they usually have the primo, or the first course. So the first course is usually the main course, or it is the main course. It could consist of pasta, usually pasta or risotto, rice, it depends. And then they would have the second course, which is the meat. What I noticed here, not everyone does this. What I've observed is Marco's family does not do this every single time they eat. Not every lunch, not every dinner. Always do this when there is an occasion or when they have visitors over. Next, breakfast. There is a big difference between the breakfast in the Philippines versus the breakfast in Italy. What shocked me, I guess, is in the Philippines, breakfast for us could be rice because we love rice. Here in Italy, they're really into sweets. Obviously, you have the coffee there. They also have sweet pastry things. So we're talking about like cornetto and anything that you can think of. So the next one I'm about to mention is one of the things that I pointed out in my last video where some Italians kinda got,
"That's not true, what are you talking about?"
Maybe I did not mention it in my last video, that maybe, yes, it's most likely that this only happens in the south and usually in the old towns, because I'm pretty sure that this does not happen in the city. And what I'm talking about is the siesta. I know that siesta is not like not even an Italian word, but when I say siesta, let's say after lunch, 2 p.m. till 4 p.m., most of the shops here in the town where I live in, most of the shops here are closed. Even the banks usually open around 5 p.m. again and close maybe around 8:30 depending on the season. Wintertime, they usually have it up until 8, I think. Then summertime, since the days are longer and the sun sets at a later time, like around 9 p.m., the shops close later. Okay? This one still pisses me off. Every time we need to fall in line, let's say we go to the fruit place or we go to a grocery shop, or you need to fall in line anywhere, you need to fall in line. I don't know why, but these elderly people, they love to butt in. I don't know if this happens in all of Italy, but in small towns like this where I live in, they'd be like,
okay, I'm old, I'm gonna go ahead in front of you.
I know for sure Italians, they hate falling in line. They don't like to be in queue. But thank God for this pandemic, if there was something to be thankful for. I think Italians learn how to queue because for them, they don't like to fall in line because for me, they're very impatient people. Definitely a culture shock is when these older people butt in and they don't even look at you, like they don't care. They see a line, they will just go ahead. I feel sorry for the older people. I do, because there is no like senior citizen lane here. And that's the thing. That is the reason. That is the exact reason why elder people butt in, because there is no priority lane. Whereas in the Philippines, we actually have that. Since we are into grocery, if you come to Italy, do not expect a bagman. What I'm talking about is the people, like when you're at the cashier and you're paying, do not expect someone to put your things in the grocery bag for you, because they do not have that. In the Philippines, it's always there. Like they are always there. We hire people to do that. This is something that Marco also noticed, like, wow, you guys have a lot of, baggers. Here, you do it yourself. It's like self-service. Let's talk about bureaucracy. This is such, I don't even know where to start. Pretty sure that the way they do things up north is a whole lot better than the way they do it down here. But guys, I have experienced the worst. When you come to Italy, you have to process your permesso di soggiorno, your carta di identità, maybe your tessera sanitaria. And guys, each and every one of these IDs, these identification cards, there was always some drama each and every time. Whether it be at the commune, whether it be at the main place where you have to, I forget the name of it. Honestly, I feel like I don't know if people actually know what they're doing. I feel like they're just kind of put there to do this, but they don't really know. And it's sad because, you're being paid by the government to do something that you don't really know what to do, or maybe you don't really give a crap at what you're doing. But man, I can't even express myself anymore, because I cannot stress enough how stressful it is to deal with the staff in offices here in the South. The only way to make things work in an easy way, I guess, if you have to process papers, is if you know someone working in that office, kind of under the table. But if you do not know anyone, man, good luck to you, because it is a nightmare. The next one, I am pretty sure I've already mentioned in my last video. Let me just stress on it again, is the fact that a lot of people smoke here in Italy. Not only Italy, but let's just talk about this town, okay? Let's just talk about Naples. But everywhere you go, there are cigarette butts. Why is this a culture shock for me? If you go to the Philippines, you do not see anyone smoking in public. But even this pandemic, the pandemic didn't even scare these people. People still smoke out in public. And what really pisses me off, okay, if that is your habit, okay, that's fine. If that's how you do it, there isn't even any smoking area here, guys. There is no smoking area. People smoke wherever they want. And when I'm talking about wherever they want, it is wherever they want. You guys, I cannot stress enough that how people smoke in buildings. In the building where we live in, people smoke. I have seen maybe more than 5 people smoking in this building, and whenever you go into elevator, it always smells like cigarette, and it's just stressful. Hello. This definitely shocked me, like big time, especially when me and Marco were living for the first few weeks, first few months. But if you are going to be with an Italian, this is something that you really need to know. Italians, they are very direct, especially with their tone of voice. What I noticed is that Southerns, especially here in Naples, they have a stronger accent compared to the North. For example, we went to Milan a couple of times, and whenever Marco spoke to, the cashier or someone there, they can always tell that you are from Naples. They would be like,
you come from Naples.
So they really have a strong accent. When I say that people are very direct, they don't have any filter. They will tell you what they want, and this is something that you really have to be ready for, because us Filipinos, we're very sensitive people. We like to beat around the bush when we want to tell something to someone. Them, they are the complete opposite. If they want to tell you something, that they don't like something, they will tell you without hesitation. A big culture shock here, how people drive. I know it's different up north. Here in the South, people are like, wow, crazy drivers. Like if I knew how to drive, I would never drive here, because it's crazy. Like I feel that people don't really follow the driving laws here, the driving rules, because they do whatever they want. They are the rule, they are the law. When we come from Milan, let's say we visit Milan, we come to Naples, and we're driving in the highway to go back home, you can see a lot of people swerving in the highway and be like, okay, yep, welcome to Naples. That is like a sign that you are in Naples. If you are an Italian, please don't get upset. This is what I observed, is the fact that I feel that Italians are very impatient people, and that is why, as I mentioned a while ago, they don't like queues. They don't like to fall in line because they are impatient. When you're on the road and there's like a small traffic, people are already honking. Not even a minute has gone by, people are already honking. I feel like they're always in a rush to get somewhere, or maybe they're just really impatient people. In the Philippines, like I said, I don't really want to compare, but here I am comparing. I feel that we're just more laid back, we're more chill. I'm not saying that it's wrong, it's how they are. And another thing is how I feel that they easily get stressed on things. I know that Marco knows this because we are the complete opposite. There are a lot of times where it's just a small thing and they get stressed on it. Like, it's already a problem. For us Filipinos, you know, we say it's already a problem. Why do you have to problemize about it already? And it's not even that, because it's just a small thing. You know, it's a small, I don't know, it's a small problem that they overthink it. Overthinking is another thing. Okay, since we have a baby, I'm gonna talk about the last things, which is baby related. Just two things that I noticed. It's not really a culture shock, but it's something that I found very, very different compared to the Philippines. It's how they use olive oil. I don't remember the last time I used oil, the first time actually that I used oil with my kids back home in the Philippines. Here, as soon as the baby starts to eat, they use olive oil. Why is that? It's good facts. Olive oil is good. That's why they grow up to know that olive oil is really good. And let's admit it, olive oil is good if you have the money to buy olive oil. Olive oil in the Philippines is like really expensive. Babies here, they are introduced to olive oil at a very, very young age. One last thing that I found very cute is baby related as well, is the fact that at a very young age as well, they introduce pasta, which I think is really cute because you know how Italians love their pasta. I like how they introduce pasta at a very young age. And I think it goes the same with Asians or Filipinos because we introduce rice right away. But in the Philippines, we have like Cerelac and we have like real baby food. They have like the small, what do you call this? A small pastina, which is pasta, like small shaped pasta specifically for babies. And I'm pretty sure if you guys follow me in my vlogs or you watch my vlogs, pretty sure you guys have seen that. And that is it. We have come to the end of my Italian culture shocks part 2. I'm pretty sure there are things that I missed out again. And if you live here in Italy, if you guys have things that shocked you that I did not mention, comment on the below so that we can look at it and just kind of laugh at it and talk about it. But that is the end of our video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I am rushing because I feel that Alex is gonna wake up any minute. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and like and share so that this video reaches out to other people. I will end the video right here, right now. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. I'm a sweet baby.